Solution?
Clear, sir.
Yes.
Clear, sir.
Now, till now we have seen with examples. Yes or no? We have taken example, that is line equation, and we have taken the 2 points and we analyze it. Now I will give the explanation for this one, why it is so. So now what I do is to explain this one, right? First what I do is, let L is equals to AX plus BY plus C equal to 0. This is the given line, such that A is positive. Yes, sir. If A is positive, that is coefficient of X is positive. Coefficient of X is positive. If coefficient of X is negative, then make the coefficient of X positive by multiplying with minus. For example, the given line is minus 2x plus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. Then to solve the problem, first make the coefficient of X positive. That is 2x minus 3y plus 7 equal to 0. That is the thing. So here what I said, coefficient of X is positive, that is AX plus BY plus C equal to 0. A is positive. So next what you do is, so now the line, suppose this line is like this. Suppose this line LX AX plus BY plus C equal to 0 is this one. This is our line. So this is our line. L is AX plus BY plus C equal to 0, where A is positive. This is our line. Now on this line, you take any point, some P x1 y1. Suppose you take any point on this line, that is P x1 y1. So now what you do is, we have taken the point on the line P x1 y1, means that x1 y1 satisfies the line equation, that is L of x1 y1, that is ax1 plus by1 plus c. If you substitute x1 y1 on line equation, then it becomes 0 or not. So it's 0 because x1 y1 lies on the line, therefore it satisfies the line. That's why if you put this, becomes 0. Next what I do is, now you draw one horizontal line through px1 y1. Then this q coordinates are, suppose x2 comma y2, but here we have drawn the horizontal line. For horizontal line, y coordinates are same, x coordinates only changes. Therefore this is equal to what? Here y2 is nothing but y1 only. Yes or no? Therefore here q coordinates are what? x2 comma y1 only, because we have drawn the horizontal line. Just x value changes, y value fixed. That's why here x1 x2, here y1 only, y coordinate will not changes. Now what you do is, now you put q x2 y1 or x2 y2 on this line equation. That is, therefore now you put L of, this is what? L of p, this is L of p. Now L of q you substitute. Q is what? x2 y2, that is L of q, that is nothing but what? L of x2 y2 means ax2 plus by2 plus c, that is equals to ax2 b, y2 is nothing but y1 only, by1 plus c. Now if you observe this one, see here already we have seen, we have taken a positive. So here x1 ax1 plus by1 plus c becomes 0, a positive, and x2 is greater than x1 or not. Here x2 is greater than x1. So a positive, since a positive, and we know that from this diagram x2 is greater than x1 because x2 is the right hand side of x1. A positive already we have taken, and x2 is greater than x1. Then if you multiply the inequality with positive number, inequality remains same. Therefore ax2 is greater than ax1. Sir, just I multiplied this inequality, that is x2 is greater than x1 with positive quantity a. A is already positive. Therefore, inequality will not change. If you multiply the inequality with negative quantity, greater than become less than become greater than. But here a positive, therefore ax2 is greater than ax1. Now ax2 is greater than ax1. Now what you do is, here if you observe the L of x1 y1, that is L of x1 y1 and L of x2 y2, if you observe in both the expressions, this part is same. So this by1 plus c, by1 plus c is same. So from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, this by1 remains same, but ax1 became what? Ax2. So, and ax2 is greater than ax1, means this quantity is 0. Yeah, after, if you put px1 in this line equation, this becomes 0. So this becomes 0. But here ax2 is greater than ax1, therefore this value is a positive quantity or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Otherwise,
sir.
you can say like this also. Now what you do is, you add both sides by1 plus c. So by1 plus c plus ax2, here by1 plus c plus ax1. Now what you do is, now if you write in order, ax2 plus by1 plus c is greater than ax1 plus by1 plus c. Now what is ax1 plus by1 plus c? 0. Therefore, that implies this is what? L of x2 y2 is greater than 0, because this is 0. So for this point q x2 y2, L of x2 y2 is positive or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is the
Yes, sir.
proof or explanation. Now